Okay, let's go. So, this forest is filled with poison flasks, or maybe not flask. I don't know the name in English. But like, as you can see, those poisonous area, if you step on them, you get poisoned. But you actually cannot die from the poison or from those little areas. And there is no battles between this area and the next time where you're going to be healed. So you actually do not care about stepping on them, so just step on them to actually go faster on some of the areas. There's nothing on the first... There's nothing on the first screen. On the second screen, you're going to go up towards the middle. You go on the right, top right, get this chest, and the one that is right next to it. Then you want to go back and round, back to the chest that you just skipped, and take it. And go now to the top left for the next screen. Then stick to the left for another chest, and once again to the left, then to the bottom right, far bottom right, then follow the path you're currently in that has no poison, and stick to the left for the final chest of this area, and now go to the top to exit this forest. So as you can see, there was really nothing to do here. It was really easy. There's one cutscene here to skip. Now you can go directly to the next town, which is Florum. So you have to cross those bridges here. Before you enter Florum, you'll want to unequip some things, and I'm pretty sure this is not written on the nose. Yes, so here. Florum. So before entering Florum, you'll want to unequip Mithril Rod and Milford Shield on everyone, except Ringabel that keeps his, and every Silk Road. So that means you unequip shields, rods on everyone except Ringabel, unequip armor on everyone. So once you've done that, you can now enter Florum and start with the very first part where there's really nothing to do for like 10 minutes. So the first thing you want to do inside Florum, after skipping those two cutscenes, is just to the left of where you just came from. Here is an Aether. And on the right end of the plaza, just underneath this plant, is a bone fragment. You'll just take those two and then head up to the next screen, where you have to go inside the tent for the rest of the scenario. There's more cutscenes to skip. There's really a lot of cutscenes to skip in this part. Once you've spilled to the Marchyard twice, you're going to exit town and go directly to the Water Temple. So the water temple is on the bottom left corner of Florum. I should put this a bit later. There we go. So inside the water temple, the first thing you'll want to do is to grab the hidden chest. You have to get here. Do not press A, otherwise you're going to get a useless cutscene. Go inside the tunnel that is right between those two bookshelves. Right, I got the word right. And here's the rebuff locket. Once you've got that, go to the top right of the corner, top right corner, and there's a nice charm in this chest. And the final chest you'll want to grab is on the left side of the save point with the ether. So once you've got all that, you go inside. There's 2 cutscenes to skip once again, but after you've skipped this cutscene, if you actually mash X, you can hear that I just skipped the cutscene even though I couldn't see the command, and that is possible a lot of times. Once you've done that, you use the TP stone, and boom, you get warped outside. One more cutscene while you're going out. Skip it. Now you'll want to go back to Florum. And speak to the matriarch. That is some weird word to say in English. The matriarch, I guess, once again. And you're now going to start the NPC talking hell. So the first NPC you need to talk to is the one that is right next to the tent. And every NPC after that is going to be pointed out on the map, so there's no way you can actually miss them. So next is the item shop. The matriarch. Okay, thank you. So, item shop lady. Just to the bottom left, blue-haired girl lady. Well, blue-haired girl was enough, I guess. Then, to the very south of the plaza, you speak to the man. And then, just top left of him, the blonde-haired girl. Once you've done that, you have to return to the very first NPC you've talked to. Speak to her again. So we go back to see the matriarch. After you've skipped the cutscene with the matriarch, you're actually inside the tent and not outside. This is where you pick up the star pendant to the right and the Tenguyan behind her, and then exit. Now speak once again to this girl. You skip text twice. Once you've done talking with her, you're going to start talking with every blue little text message box you see. So first is the weapon shop. Then is the one on the bottom left. Now there's no more blue text because you have to go back and see the girl on the previous screen. skip the text, and then speak to the final NPC, which is the item lady. So this set of script I actually don't write on my notes because you just have to learn them by heart. There's no point in me writing them down. So once you're done talking with her, you can now start shopping. So first thing you want to do is to sell everything you got here. So you have to sell your all for 3 rods only, sorry. So you sell 3 rods, the 3 shields, the 4 silk robes, do not sell the Kempogi once again, and everything under the Mithril bangles. And, as always, the Turbo Ether. Now, you'll want to buy 6 fire rods and 4 floral robes. Once you did that, you go to the far right to the magic shop, and you're going to buy Cura, Raze, Fyra, Blizzara, and Thundera. Now you can equip everything by starting with the Black Mages, and then ring a bell, and give him back his Mithril Bangle. Now, you're going to go here to the item shop, buy 4 Echo Herbs, 3 Antidotes, 6 Phoenix Downs, and you're done. Now that you've done that, you're going to go to the inn and sleep. I'm going to actually like write down 4. Oops, where am I? 4 Echo Herbs, 3 Antidotes. TP Stones are later, you actually don't buy them here, so... Once you've done that, you're going to go out, and we're going to do the very first side quest, which is so here you go. Yeah. So we're going to equip the Kempogi on Ring a Bell for a very obvious reason. You're going to see why in a second. You want to go then to the blue mark that is on the top left of the map. Once you're there, you're going to see 2 girls, just skip the cutscene, and with Agnes and Ring a Bell, you're going to do 4 fire on everyone. Actually, that might not... wait. I have not really routed this part, so I'm going to try it another way, see if it's faster. I'm actually going to put the Kempogi on Agnes. See if that's better. No, wait. Let me think. No, we're going to do something else. So, put Kempogi... So we're going to do this differently. So As you can see, there's a mandatory fight where you have to fight several plants. We're going to give the Kenpogi for the extra speed and 2 Rod of Fires so that the damage of Ring a Bell is actually increased with his fire spell. And he'll be the one doing the damage. So now we're going to use the go trick that I spoke of previously. So we go back inside the battle. Skip the cutscene. Press go so that everyone goes into default. Press B to go back on Ring a Bell. And use fire on everyone 4 times. And now everyone dies. That's way better. So with Ringa. Here you go. Once you've done that, you give the dual rod back to Agnes immediately so that you don't forget. So you still keep the Kenpogi on Ring a Bell though, because you're going to need it. Wait, do we? Yeah, we do. So in this area, you'll want to avoid stepping on the blue flowers. You take every chest you see on your way. So there's one here, one here. Skip, like, avoid the blue plants. Same thing here, there's 2 chests next to each other. And there you go, we picked up every chest. And right here we're going to battle with Mephilia. So Mephilia is a scripted boss. I've learned that myself yesterday. I didn't think she was scripted. The first 2 turns she uses basic attacks, the 3rd turn she uses her summon, the 4th turn she uses another attack, and on the 5th turn she summons 2 grunts and then she repeats her pattern. So to kill her efficiently, we're going to use fire once with everyone. Confirm. Right here we saw that Edea was hit. We don't want her to die, so the first thing we're going to do is to cure her. Now Ring a Bell got a hit, but that doesn't really matter because he has the highest defense. And now this is the turn where she's going to summon her Gertabla. So now we're going to default with everyone. Hopefully everyone survives. And now we're going ham. Fire with everyone. There's still the possibility that anyone dies, so we don't want that, so we're going to cure once on everyone with Ring a Bell. And just kill her. Okay, so the damage range must be really short. Let's try it again. This is the first time I do this because, well, the only time I did this was with in the previous run, and I barely killed her, so I'm not sure about the damage range. Okay, do I have anything, by the way? No, that's cool. Which element is geared up the... Earth. So it doesn't stop it. So let's try it again. So once again, fire, 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 and fire. Fire, fire, fire. Cure. Default. Fire. Actually, it's maybe the fire with ring a bell. So I'm going to do 4 times fire with ring a bell this time instead of doing the cure. So obviously I don't want to attack Agnes or Tiz. Well, obviously she did. So this fight is going to be more RNG than I thought. I could use items, but I don't really want to. Wait, do I? Okay, I just thought about something. The reason I take the Tengu Yawn is normally to use it on the grunts that are with Artemia. But if I cast Gertubla with Agnes, with Idia and Ring a Bell, then I don't have to worry about using the Tengu Yawn. So that I could use the Tengu Yawn here. Let's see. I'm gonna try it. And see if the damage is enough. So, the first turn I'm going to fire, 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 and use Tengu Yawn. Then fire, 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 cure. Default. Fire, fire, fire. And cure. Cure all. And fire, fire. Okay, that ensured a kill. Okay. So this is how we're going to do it. So first turn. I'm gonna retry the fight again and see if that's consistent. That is one good point, Chuck, but I prefer to have control over my actions, like I said a bit sooner when you were probably not here. Using auto is good, but if something doesn't happen the way you want it to, and auto is on, you can just panic, forget to turn it off, and then you fuck yourself. So one more time, see if this is consistent. So, fire, 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 tango. Fire, fire, fire. Heal. Default. Oh, she can be faster than Ring a Bell, that is an issue. Well, I guess that's pretty... That's the randomness of speed, I guess. There's nothing to be worried about. But still, it's good to try the waters and see how often can she be faster. So let's try it again. So there's two possible ways for me to die. It's A, she attacks the same target twice on the first and second turn, or she's faster than me when I want to heal. So let's try it again. Fire, 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 Tanguyon. Fire, fire, fire. Cure. That's twice in a row where she's faster. At least the damage is still enough. I wonder whether her stats are. Because right now Ring a Bell should be at 16, I think, agility, which is pretty okay. I'm gonna try and scan her just once to see. I'm pretty sure he's at 16. He's at 17, so that's 19 agility with the Kenpogi. Right here I got lucky because she didn't target a Dringabell and Tiz had enough HP to survive the fight, so I guess the damage range is also a factor to win this battle. Yeah, right here I was faster this time. Well, it's hard enough. It's just random. At least the damage is always enough for her to die with the Tangoyon, so that's the only thing I'm concerned about. Yeah, it's consistent. So yeah, it will just depend on the speed. So this is how you do the summoner fight. And we now have access to Summoner. You always get the level 1 magic summon when you get the job. And you will also get warped directly to Florum after these events. So what you're going to do now is to simply go into ability and put summon as the second job command for Our Lady Riv. Okay, wait. I'm gonna put this so go summoner, firing all plants, give take chance all the way. Put M defense 10% up on Ringo. That's cool. Yeah, it improved a free. It was free 30, free 13 now. So yeah, you put Summoner as a secondary for Miss Idea right here, and we're going to fight the turtle. So give your party MP back. I mean HP. And then go fight the turtle. So you don't deal with Ringabell. Okay, so now this boss was a pain sometimes because of its randomness, but with the summon, it's actually a lot easier to kill now. So first you grab the chest that I just picked on the left, then go right. There's only one path, so grab the chest there. Then on the right there's one more chest, and stick to the path until the next screen. There's a chest right next to you right here, so pick it. Then you take the lower path, stick to the right. There's going to be one more chest here, and then you go to the right screen by taking the highest of the two paths. There's one more chest a bit further to the right, then you can return back and take the lowest path. Once you are on the next screen, go into your equipments and give dual fire rod to ring a bell once again. Now that you've done that, just go there. So, how do you do this fight? It's fairly easy now. You just use Gertablele 3 times because you have enough MP with E. Then you use all the fire items you have with Tigers. Then you use all the ice items you have with Agnes. And cast 4 blizzards with Ringabel. Ringabel should be faster, like he just was. The items are not reflected, which is why we use them, and so is the summon. So fuck the turtle, eat the summons. So that is the first time I actually beat her in one turn. That's pretty cool. So yeah. She dies after 2 Gertablele, actually, not 1. But I guess if you don't get the damage from the... there's 2 possibilities. Either Ringabel is faster than her and she tries to cast the reflect angle, in which case you will do full damage, that is around 2k damage. Or Ringabel will be slower and you will get your 4 blizzards reflected to you randomly in your on your 4 party members, which will suck. And there's also the possibility that she will default, so she will still take the damage from the summon and the blizzards, but that will be halved. So maybe using only twice Gertablele on the first turn and another time later is better. But that was the perfect turtle right there. I don't know. Because the chances of the turtle using default on the first turn are pretty high, but... I guess staying like that is still good. I guess that it depends on the MP of Idia. If Idia has enough MP to cast Gertablele 3 times, stick to the plan. If she doesn't, go heal fully by going to the Hinat floor, and when you get warped back there, and then use the summons twice on each turn. So once you've done that, you do optimal on everyone and put damage dispersion on all light mages. So damage dispersion is a skill that allows your party members to have their damage to be splashed over to the other members, so that you take less damage from single targeted physical attacks. It's a very good skill to survive in the speedrun. So now that we're here, we go to the Sage. He's going to make us a new nice costume to use for the festival. After the cutscenes, just keep going. Previously I would heal here, because after Victor and Victoria I would go and fight with Mephilia, but now that I do Mephilia before, I don't need to heal anymore. So you just go back to Florin by foot. Because if you use a TP stone here, you will end up at you will TP at the very same spot you just came from, because this place has 2 exits. So depending on which exit you come from, you will get warped to one or another. So here you go, you directly get warped to Florin. Skip 4 cutscenes. Then go and buy 11 TP stones. Then exit town. And enter town immediately after. That will trigger the events for this Valkyrie side quest. So now that we have triggered the Valkyrie cutscene, we're going to head to our next storyline dungeon, which are the Twilight Runes. So the Twilight Runes is a place where you can get easily lost when you don't know it. You have to remember every switch that you need to activate. There's no chest to get on the first floor, so just ignore it and just go straight to the next floor. Then pick the chest right here. Use the yellow switch. Then go to the right. Grab the chest. Use the red switch. then the green switch. Tiens d'ailleurs Biff, c'est marrant parce que j'étais sur le stream de The Cloud la dernière fois et on parlait de sa nationalité, je sais plus trop quoi, et en fait il était persuadé que les Français pensaient que lui-même était français, vu qu'on a essayé de rename Cloud en Cloud FFT. Genre, ouais, il est français, faut qu'on lui donne un nom et tout. Et je lui ai dit, non, mais non, en fait, c'est juste parce que Biff, il adore FFT, et du coup, bah, il voulait te donner un nom et tout. Il a fait, ah bon, ah merde, je savais pas. Ça m'a fait rigoler. So, once you're here, use the yellow switch to open the left door. Then go through the door you just opened. Activate the blue switch. And grab the chest that is right behind. That's the Hermes sandals. It's a very important item. Then use the blue switch again. Keep going. There's no paths to choose or whatever, so run straight. Then on the right side you'll want to pick up the ether and use the red switch. And go to the next floor. On this room, on the left side right here, if you stick to the corner, there's the hidden tunnel right here. So go bottom and to the right, and you will get a courage ring. Then go back up, take the right path, and then the right again to grab a turbo ether, and use the green switch. After using the green switch, go back, use the yellow switch. Then go to the right to use the blue switch. Grab the chest that is behind the door you just unlocked. And then finally use the blue switch again to open the path to the boss. So very important thing to do is, before you take the stairs, equip the thief knife and the thief gloves, unring a bell one more time, along with the Kampogi, and then go into the battle. So this boss battle you're not supposed to win, it's scripted. It ends either if you die or after 5 turns if you survive. So since we don't need to fight, we're going to steal items. So just bravely for everyone, press B, use the thief knife twice on each character, and pray that you get both items. So there's an amulet and a force amulet. Just got both, and I got poison. To get poison is really good because if she now uses exterminate, which she doesn't, bitch, the fight would have ended right there. So just auto until everyone dies. There we go, and then the fight ends. So this is the reason why we buy antidotes, because if you end up the fight with surviving characters that are poisoned, you actually need to cure the poison, so that's what the antidotes are for. So once the fight is over, you just use the Phoenix Dance on everyone that were down, cure back everyone to full health, and use the TP stone. Okay, there's one tweak I'm actually going to add here. There you go. Because right now my MP are not full, and I actually want to have my full MP for the 2 upcoming fights. So I'm going to take the time to go to Florum and sleep. So we have 2 more side quests to do. The reason why we do those 2 side quests is not to get the jobs, because we will never use them, but we get experience and money. Also, one of the 2 side quests, pretty much like Mephilia's side quest, warps you back to Florum after you finish it. So it doesn't take that long. It saves about 1 minute to do the trip back by foot. So first, we're going to go here to the right. There's one fight. I'm on auto. This is why auto sucks. So we use Girtabla and fire on everyone. So that gives you extra experience. Then we go up to face an area. One thing I forgot to mention is that we got an amulet and the Hermes sandals, so we have to equip them. So go in your equipments, equip the amulet on Agnes and the Hermes sandals and the mithril rod and the floor robe, because we don't need all the other stuff anymore. So optimal Ringabel plus Hermes sandals. Yeah, no. Mithril rod slash shield slash oral. Well, does the mithril rod get better? So yep, I think that is it. We don't have anything else. Yes. So in this woods, a couple of chests that we need as well. So I'm going to go down here. So the first chest we want is on the top right. There's money inside it. Then we go to the next screen, where there's another chest. The chances of not getting the amulet. I'm pretty sure that each steal for Victor and Victoria is 75% chance with the thief gloves. So rather low. Especially that if you compare the steals that you do versus Orphros, and versus Victoria and Victoria. Orphros has 2 items per head, whereas Victoria and Victoria only have 1, but you have 4 attempts per head for Orphros and 2 attempts for each character for Victoria and Victoria. But since there's 4 attempts on the head, you actually have less chances with 4 steals to get the 2 items you need from Orphros than stealing the 1 item you want from Victoria and Victoria with 2 attempts. So once you're here, you're going to go to the top left and grab the chest, then go back a bit and to the right to get a free TP stone, and then go to the top right to exit to the next screen. Then you'll want to grab the eye potion and the ether that are on each corner of this square area, and then go to the bottom right here, and then go up. So before you go to the next screen, what you'll want to do is to put scan on Idea. So that means you put misc again and go back into battle. Then go talk to these girls, and after 3 cutscenes you'll be inside the battle.
Idea, お前のことはすべて聞いている。以前の
So it's very easy to kill her, but there's one thing you have to pay attention to. It's her HP. So the first thing you're going to do is to scan her with Idea and default with everyone. So as you can see, she has 15,000 HP. Once she is below 6,000 health, there's a very high chance that she will do a spiritual barrier, which shields her for I don't know many of her HP until the barrier is destroyed. So you want to avoid that at all costs. So right now, Idea is at 0, so you're only going to use fire once with her. You're going to use fire twice with everybody else, except with Ringabel, who is going to do 1 cure on Idea and cure on everyone else. You'll want to pay attention to the damage you're actually going to deal. As you can see, I roughly deal between 4 and 500 with everyone, except Agnes, who has the amulet, so she deals a bit more. So right now, with only 5 fires, I made her lose about 2,500 health. So there's still 6,000 to go. So now we are going to default again and use fire again. Also cure. She did a crit, which is unfortunate, but I can still survive. Still pay attention to the HP. So the way I go left, I use the I use the joystick and press left to switch between the stats of everyone. So right now we're going to default again until she does Crescent Moon. And I need her to lose 300 HP, so that's roughly what I just made her lose previously, so that's 2 fire per character. Do not go higher than 2 fires, it's really not worth it. Cure with everyone else, I mean Ringabel, and now let's check the HP, so there you go. That went roughly below. So that means that she will probably use the barrier. Oh no, she used jump. So she used jump, which is cool because that will put her at -1. And now I can just kill her for free. So yeah, that was my bad right here to use 1 extra fire with Anya's. But I was lucky that the pattern gave me a jump and not the barrier, so yeah, at least maybe do not use 2 fire with Anya's during that turn, but only 1. But in the end, she will still die, and that's how you do this fight. There we go. So we now have the Valkyrie job, but we don't care, it's only here for experience. First thing you're going to do is to go to your abilities, put silence immunity on everyone, except Ringabel, because he doesn't have it, and put summoning on Edea again. And also on Ringabel, because why not? So, next, you're going to use Cura, that you just got, to heal yourself. So, heal with Ringa, and then use a TP stone. So the first grunt group is already dead. You can do it before or after. I don't think there's a big difference anyway. I'm gonna put it first. Where is it? Oh yeah, here. There we go. So. Artemia used to be a very hard fight, but since we now have the summons and the extra levels and the amulet, she's fairly easy. So on the first turn you're going to default with everyone except Ringabel and Edea that are going to use Gerta blah blah. That is going to one-shot all the grunts. Then you're going to default until you have enough, at least 2 on everyone, and start spamming fire. You only want to use fire on Artemia when she has at least 1 BP. There is a possibility that she will either, how do you say it? That she will either go into default or brave when she's at 1, but she will always default when she's at 0. So right here, I'm going to deal a lot of damage. Multiburst almost killed me, but didn't, so that's cool. And I'm pretty sure I can kill her at this turn, even though she's probably going to default. So I'm going to just go all in and spam fire and cure Dia. She didn't default, and she was dead. Well, whatever. And there we go. So that is how easy Artemia is if you go later. So you get warped back to Florum. You're going to put black magic back on the... I'm going to say it on Ringable. Go to the inn and sleep. So sleep at the inn, back at Florum. And now we're going to farm. So to do so, and it will be pretty much the same thing every time we'll need to farm, we're going to use the Irma's Sentinel switch between the characters that are going to actually deal the damage, put back the encounters on, and go outside of Florum. So we need to wait for night to fall, because the enemies we want to face are encountered at night. So we're going to just wait a bit outside until night falls. So night just has fallen, so we're going to start running, and we're going to find enemies. So this is the worst battle you can get. So out of farm, you set up 4 fire with all foes, with all of your black mages. Default with ring a bell because we don't need him, and just press auto. And now you'll just switch between your black mages. If you want to save MP by just switching the Irma Sandals from one to another. So you want to fight with 4 E-plants. The more Scorpion you get, the more time you're going to waste, but there's really nothing you can do about it. It's just random encounter luck. And I'm getting a very bad encounter luck. You should be able to reach level 7 on all of your characters by the time night finishes. So this is a good fight as well. It gives 23. Salut Risqué Perret. Those little plants that I just killed are the monsters that you want to fight the most. There's a fight with 3 plants and a bat that gives around 30 plus GP. Wow, I'm really getting a lot of scorpions, and I just got attacked there, so I lost my bonus, which sucks. Wow, so much scorpions, what the fuck? Salut Tormis. So I'm really having bad luck on the encounters there. So Agnes is almost out of MP. You want to keep 90 MP on every character for the upcoming fight, so we're going to switch the Irma Sandals to Tiz. and continue on with the farm. One more fight and we're done. And it's already day, as you can see, and I should be done by now, but I'm not. So right here I just finished. So we turn the bell off. First thing to do. Give back the Hermes sandals and the amulet. Full heal. And then we can go fight the boss. So this boss is really easy, but can troll you like pretty much all the other bosses. He can troll you by charming one of your party members. But he doesn't do that too often, so it should be okay. The way you kill him, as you can read here, is we just learned the level 3 black magics, which are Thundera, Fire, and Fundera. So, first turn we're going to do 2 Thunderas with all of the characters. And use 1 Thunder with Ring a Bell. So right here he didn't charm, which is good. We press Auto, which I shouldn't have, because as you can see he charmed, and charmed again. Reset. So yeah, do not listen to what Chocolator says, because he says shit. Auto is crap. You don't want to use Auto except on fights that you know you can win 100%. And I love like how I said that he doesn't charm that often and he does it twice in a row. Pretty good guy, Rusalka. So let's resume and do it the way it's supposed to be done. So 2 Thunderers each. Default. Attack with Agnes. I'll even attack Agnes. And go ham and use 4 Thundaras. And right here, I'm going to have to use the Zeus Wrath, because there's a lack of damage right here, and use several Thunders. And hopefully he's still going to die, because the 2 Thunderas that Agnes didn't do are going to maybe kill us. Let's see. Yeah, he still died. So right here I use the Zeus Wrath. The Zeus Wrath can be used on either this fight if things go wrong because of a charm, or can be used on the Automatons fight, which are robots you fight at the beginning of chapter 3, to ensure that they die. But they normally die whatever happens without the Zeus Wrath, so there's really... you shouldn't feel bad for using the Zeus Wrath versus Rusalka. So let's try it again and see if I can get a good fight without some bewitching voice bullshit. So, 2 Thunderers. Default. Actually, there's one situation where you can actually get charmed, is if it happens on the first turn and your characters have already done their spells, because there will be a -2, so they won't be able on the next turn to attack. The worst situation is if you actually get charmed on the second turn or on the third turn. The first turn is okay, if they're faster. So right here, I'm going to kill him normally without any bullshit. And there we go. So, second Mesh X moment of the game. So there we go, second crystal restored. Skip the cutscenes and use a TP stone. There's 3 cutscenes, I think, to skip here. And once you've done that, we actually don't need to go heal, because there's going to be a free heal a bit further in the game. So I'm just going to go and end the chapter. I'm going to save and I'm going to finish this later because I have stuff to do. So to end the chapter you have to go back to your airship. So that means going back through the forest with the poison. So go to the right for a shortcut. Stay on the poison to avoid the damage animation. Then same thing, stick to the left, another shortcut. And finally, the last one, you don't have to stop on any poison here, except this one. And we're outside. So we now go inside the boat. Skip one cutscene. We have to go to the left. Skip another cutscene. And for some reason go to the middle of the ocean. You don't actually have to go directly to the marker that is on the bottom screen. Just go towards it, there will be a cutscene. Then you press B to skip the new chapter thing, skip another cutscene, and you will be automatically put underneath your destination, so just press up and go inside Grand Ship. Skip another cutscene, and we're now at Grand Ship. So I'm going to save on the... I'm going to save right here and leave everything untouched, and I'm going to show you this later today, I guess, after I'm done with my job interview. So let's save. So there we go.